Okay guys, welcome back. We're here with another tutorial video. This time we're here to talk about the team attack, the new team attack function.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the team attack tutorial and I guess associated advanced techniques that go with that. So first off, what is the team attack? In case you didn't see the first video, it's just this charge up that you can release. It's performed by holding down the attack button. Really simple. Let's see.
It goes on its own after 6.
It goes on its own after the 6th flash. Oh. And as you can see, let me back up here. When you release it, it uses up chakra, and when you hit with it, it uses up a little bit more. And what happens is I guess when you're charging up, your only option is obviously either to release it, or you can press block and you stop. Pretty simple. So there is a way to get out of it if you accidentally get into it. The dash itself, as you must have noticed, doesn't actually deal any damage. Oh, God. Yeah, it doesn't actually deal any damage.
Yeah.
It just kind of stuns you, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. The dash itself can actually be blocked. So hold block. Yeah, notice how it's blocked? But you cannot sub it. So I guess just mash sub. Yeah, it's not subbable. Which is kind of interesting, you know? They don't really make moves that aren't subbable. And the reason why it's not subbable is because when you hit with it, you get a little prompt to see if you want to follow it up with your assist. So as you can see it on the left for me when I hit him with it. And if you push your first assist, you'll get a launcher. It doesn't matter which support you call. The first one is he'll launch them up into the air. The launcher is untechable and unsubbable still. Although if you try to hit him with anything else during that time, they can sub that.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you use both of them, so you do the first one to launch them, and you press it again, you get a ground bounce. The bounce itself is not techable, but when you fall down afterwards, it is. So, I guess that's kind of what it does. I believe our supports are still on unlimited. Yeah, okay. So, you will notice that when I do it, it actually uses up my supports. They go on cooldown. I can't call them until they come back again. So you do need to kind of balance between whether you want to use this or actually calling them out. Yeah, and that's a good thing to note there. When you have one support, you can actually still do both follow-ups. Go ahead and do both. So it still only uses him up once. It doesn't like double charge you or something, because that would really be bad. So I guess another thing is, I guess what's important also to note is this is a way to land your supports, because you'll notice my team gauge is charging when I'm hitting with them.
Yep.
So if you have a support that's there just for some other reason, not mainly for calling them, this is a good way to guaranteed hit with them and build up meter.
Yeah.
Okay, and this technique itself is only available when you have supports to call. So just real briefly here, I'm going to turn on Awakening. So if you notice when I awaken, I won't have access to my supports anymore. I can't call them. And if I hold down the button, because I'm holding it down right now, I can't go into that dash. So that's something to know. It's not just when you go into Awakening though. It's if your supports die, you know, both of them die. If you're playing in single mode where you don't have any supports, obviously you can't do it either.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, I guess we'll kind of go into what you can actually do with that, you know, beyond just the obvious that we showed you.
Yeah.
So the first one is you can actually kind of do a fake out. Because as I noted before, the only things you can do from here is either block to cancel, or you can release it, you know, to do the dash.
Yeah.
But while you're dashing, you can actually cancel into jutsu to kind of fake people out if they try to punish you. Or you can cancel into ultimate jutsu if I do it faster.
Whoa, that's slow down.
And I could also do it into Team Ultimate, which I could show you, but I'm not gonna bother, because...
Same concept.
Yeah, same concept. And though that kind of goes into the next thing, you can actually augment your combos with it, because you can even cancel after you hit them. Because normally when you hit them, when you push other buttons, it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm trying to push circle, but you know it doesn't do anything until after the stun. But you can actually hit them with it so that they're stunned and then jutsu or ultimate jutsu them.
Because the stun is that long.
Yeah, because the stun is that long. So you can actually use that to combo into your jutsu or ultimate jutsu, assuming you have enough chakra, simply by going into a ground string, canceling into that, and then ultimating that.
And assuming that I had no subs, that would have been a lot of damage.
Yeah. And as you'll notice, I did that really slow, but I did it really slow just to show you that you actually have a lot of time to do it. Because yeah, the stun is really long on that dash. But you'll notice it does use up a lot of chakra because it has... Yeah, it has this part first, which uses up a lot already, and then you have the ultimate.
You barely have enough if you're full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of brings me into the next thing, which I kind of showed you already. You can actually cancel your out of your ground strings with it. So, for example, when I'm swinging in the middle, I can go into that and block.
Nice.
So that I don't get punished for something. Because if he was blocking and he was going to try to punish me out of his block with, say, an ultimate jutsu or whatever he wanted to go for, I could just stop midway, you know, and block and I'll be safe. So, you can go ahead and do that. I'll try to ultimate you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, this game is a lot of just taking what you can get and making yourself safe.
Yeah, and the important thing is that actually that part doesn't use up any chakra if you just cancel it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it's like free cancels, free ways to keep you safe.
Yeah, it's like a free focus cancel.
Yep. Another thing that you can do with this that's pretty good is you can actually punish people out of your block with it. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold this down, right? And I'm going to hold block. So I'm holding down both block and attack.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just hit my block. Just once.
Oh,
just once.
Damn it.
Yeah, you'll notice as soon as he hits my block, I automatically jump out because I was still holding both buttons. But I automatically go into the team attack, you know, the ready part.
Oh, wow.
So anytime you have that charged up when you're blocking, as soon as you enter block stun, you'll immediately cancel into that.
Because you're already buffering it by holding it down.
by holding. So if I was just blocking and I were to start holding it down once you start swinging at me, just keep swinging at me. Yeah, you notice how I can just like exit out of it?
Nice.
So if you time it correctly, you can actually counterattack with that in the holes between their combo. So I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that, except, you know, I mistimed it a little, but that's the idea.
Yeah. That really makes some strings become unhonest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's also just another way to counterattack people. To get rid of the... Also, there are some things that kind of lock you into block stun. That'll get you out, if you don't want your guard broken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And one last thing that you can do with it that we already showed, but you might not think about it, is you can actually stall time with it. Okay. Because as I mentioned before, this part, it's not subbable, not techable. So all that time until they get up, it's just free time for you to run away, recharge, do whatever you need to do. Or just timer scam, you know?
Yeah.
So that's one other use for it, to just run out the timer or get yourself resituated, whatever it is. Either you need your subs back, you need your supports back, you need to recharge chakra, you know, it's just a way to buy time.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's basically it for now for the team attack.
Okay.
Nice and simple, but it does have a few uses, as you can see. So, again, thanks for watching, and I hope you tune into the next one.
Yeah. See you guys.